your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Stephen Bowers.
These air quality advisories shown in the gray. Those run through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. They will likely be extended in time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see these expanded in area also, because we've got some smoke to contend with. Some of the thickest that we have here locally is coming from the Lee fire burning just south here of Meeker, and the smoke is blowing toward the south right across Parachute and even down toward Colburn and Molina in the northern part of the Grand Mesa. Watch through this evening though as that smoke starts to shift with the shifting wind and blows more toward Grand Junction. So this is likely coming into the Grand Valley. Now, the earlier part of the evening, some of this thickest smoke may hover just above the ground, but as the night progresses, it's likely to settle, and then it starts to thin out a little bit, but it's not going away through the early part of tomorrow morning. Perhaps tomorrow afternoon, that may change. It does look like it thins out based on our futurecast here as early as about midday, but we can still see waves of smoke, not only around Grand Junction, but down toward Montrose and Nucla, and even down toward Dove Creek and Cortez as well, through tomorrow afternoon, through tomorrow evening, and probably even through a lot of Wednesday. So more smoke means the air quality is going to take a little bit of a hit. The other half of our big weather story is a hot start to the week. Today wasn't too bad. Yesterday was actually the coolest day since July the 4th. But tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday are warming back into the upper 90s, and then the end of the week turns cooler. But it's also going to turn more humid. Look at the dew point temperatures. These are a measure of how much moisture is in the air, a little bit more direct measurement than humidity. Sometimes humidity can falsely look low if the temperature is high, which they are right now. So these dew points in the 30s are a little bit high for us. Typically, we're in the teens and 20s. But when we get into the 40s, we're going to feel that. And we may even have some lower 50s overnight Friday and into early Saturday. So the humidity's on the way up. Our swamp coolers are not going to work as well. The good news is this doesn't last long, and by Sunday, the humidity is starting to drop again. This high pressure, though, sitting nice and tight, nice and pretty, keeping us nice and dry for the most part, but it's also providing that north to south wind that's blowing that smoke down from the Lee fire. But what I want to point out here is this cold front. This is a sign that we're starting to transition more toward a fall-like weather pattern. I know we're still hot, and we probably will be for at least another couple of weeks. This cold front, though, works its way toward the south. We don't get a whole lot of influence from this, but our friends on the Front Range may, as this high pressure kind of shoves that cold front a little farther south, and we get a little bit of cooler air down on the plains and along the Front Range, as we say. But then behind this, another cold front starts to set up. This is what it looks like as we get into Wednesday here, and more of these cold fronts are going to be dropping farther south, and eventually they're going to start to get a little bit stronger, enough that it's going to start to really eat away at this late summer heat. For now, we've got that haze, that smoky haze looking east. We're at 92 at the airport right now in Grand Junction. Expect 90 at 7 o'clock, and then we'll cool through the 80s through 9 o'clock this evening under a mostly clear sky. And our lows by morning will be near 64 at Grand Junction, but low to mid 50s are common elsewhere, with some 40s up in the higher elevations. Tomorrow we're back into the middle and upper 90s. Perhaps as high as 100 degrees can happen around Delta tomorrow afternoon. In Grand Junction, though, we'll call it 97 degrees. And these upper 90s hold on through Wednesday and Thursday. And then with that increasing humidity, we bring the temperatures back down to lower 90s for Friday and Saturday. That does come with a small chance for at least a shower or thunderstorm. Probably most of us in the Grand Junction area will stay dry. The humidity starts to drop, and the temperatures will start to climb again on Sunday and Monday area-wide. In Montrose, 93 degrees will be the high tomorrow. We'll hold on to lower and middle 90s through Thursday, and then upper 80s are in the forecast with that higher humidity and with a chance for a few showers and thunderstorms on Friday especially, and perhaps even lingering into Saturday. In Delta, expect 100 degrees tomorrow and again on Wednesday, and then 99 degrees on Thursday. Lower and middle 90s are in the forecast on Friday and Saturday, and even into Sunday. And that comes with that chance for some rain as the humidity increases. But again, we won't all get that rain. Cortez, you've got that chance for rain coming into the forecast as we cool back to upper 80s on Friday. But between now and then, we're up to around 94 to 95 degrees for highs.